Um, since we got really interrupted.
Yeah, so not only making it better, but I just like the message and, having students involved and seeing them enthusiastic and excited about sharing the message. I think Melissa stole my pen.
Why did you do you know why did they decide to bring No More to Singer High?
No, I can imagine it was something about just the program. I know that the Marjorie Mason Center doesn't actively seek schools to be in, so somebody here wanted it. Either probably the students maybe heard about it or wanted to share the message or whatever. That's usually how new clubs get started, is students want them.
Has No More changed your views in relationship and the one you're currently in?
It hasn't changed my relationship because mine has been healthy the entire time I've been in it. Like I told you guys when we were first starting out, that I haven't been in an unhealthy relationship or an abusive relationship, and I feel that there should be more people like me. And most of you guys had, something that you've either seen it or some people have been involved in it. And that's sad to me. I've never really experienced an unhealthy relationship like that. And I should be normal. But I'm not, unfortunately.
I'm not getting anything for a while. I keep messing up.
Why don't you write one in pen or pencil, Frank, and then you can you can erase it when you make a mistake instead of getting a new piece of paper.
I wasted like a good 6 papers.
Trees are crying right now.
Do you believe students have really benefited from No More?
I think the ones that benefit the most are the ones that are in the program.
I got this.
So yeah. Sometimes the ones that we reach out to in presentations, it might help them, but I don't feel like the limited time that we have to present to a class is really as helpful as it could be. Because information goes by so quick, But from those people that we're presenting to, that's most of our recruitment. So everybody on this team saw something in a presentation that they connected with. And those people go on and are really affected by the message and everything.
Can you explain what No More exactly is and what they do?
You know that one?
I really thought of questions earlier, and Anika said it would probably help.
Okay. Well, No More is an awareness program for relationship abuse in teenage relationships, and it's educated by teens for teens. So it's very student driven.
Chavez Linda switched around.
Pencil. I seriously think Melissa stole my pen. She liked it so much she took it. You remember that? Were you in the room? She was up here. We were looking at her notes, and she took my pen and she wrote something on a sticky note. I was like, "Ooh, this is a nice pen." And now it's gone.
This one?
Yeah, but I had 2 of them. I can't even find the second one.
She probably did.
It is a nice pen.
Yeah, she was like, "This is good." And I'm like, "Stop with my pen. You have a lot there."
I said it.
Alright.
Yeah.
A lot of people did it though.
Nope. Like Jessica over here. Okay.
Yeah, I have it.
Chavez
Do it afterwards.
Linda.
Sorry. I'm trying to still work while we're doing this.
Yeah, it's okay.
Now I can finally sign my letter.
I want to buy the Final Fantasy games on my phone.
Get all the gamble ones. Number 4.
What will No
is
More be
pretty
doing
good.
to
I like
help
number 4,
aware
but it's
those
also
in
good.
abusive relationships?
Well, we do presentations in class. where we give them facts, we show them examples of healthy and unhealthy relationships. We give them strategies if they feel like they're in an abusive relationship, places to go, people they can talk to. And we actually have quite a few opportunities for presentations already that can reach a variety of audiences, not just people in the classroom. So hopefully we can get other teens in other areas as well.
Anything else?
Do you have anything else you want to ask?
Has a student actually come talk to you and asked you for advice when they were in an abusive relationship, and if so, what advice did you give?
Well, I had a student actually from the team that was in an abusive relationship, and that's kind of why I said that the teens that are on the team seem to be more affected, because I've had team members talk to me about how they were in abusive relationships before. A few of them was that their parents were abusive to them, which unfortunately is all too common, and that's where it's learned. But I've had some that were in romantic abusive relationships, and you kind of like the training kind of kicks in, the script kind of comes in, where you can't judge the person, you can't tell them they're wrong for being there, but you just give them support and say, I know it's probably hard, it's a hard decision to make whether you want to leave them or not, but my personal advice would be that you get help and you leave, because you don't deserve to be treated like that. But ultimately it's still up to the person whether or not they make that decision, and unfortunately most of them wait too long until it's life-threatening. But so far I haven't really had experiences with anyone in a life-threatening situation. Most of what I've seen in teenage relationships is emotional abuse, which can lead someone to contemplate suicide, but so far I haven't seen anybody that was threatened or beat up by their boyfriend to the point where they might have lost their life. Most of it's been emotional, which hurts, but is not necessarily life-threatening.
Is there anything more you wish to add?
Not really.
Okay. Well, this is off the interview, but the other day, this Thursday, I think, was it? Well, this boy in my class, he saw the bracelets I was selling, and first he was making fun of them, saying that we keep the money and then that the Walmart ones are better and stuff like that, and that got me a bit aggravated. I didn't tell him anything. I just I explained to him, and then moments later he asked, "Well, what do I do if my girlfriend's jealous?" And I told her, "Well, you should talk to her and you should tell her how you feel." And then he said, "How about if I'm the one who's jealous?" And I told her, "Well, you still should tell her how you feel." And I told him, "Well, you shouldn't be jealous if there's you should trust her." And he said, how do I do it? And he said he gave a wrong example, and I told her no, because that is verbal abuse. And he asked, "Well, then what should I do?" And I told him, "Well, you should tell her how you feel." The next day he comes to me again, and he said that he that he told her how he felt, and that she slapped him. And I didn't know what exactly to do, so that's why I'm asking you to do. He wasn't here today, so yeah.
Well, then I would you should probably advise him that that's probably not a healthy relationship. They're being co-abusers now, because his jealousy has driven her to that. But it's also, it's hard with teens because they go with their gut reactions a lot, and they go with what they see. And a lot of media, women always react by